So how have I changed after living in Korea for over 7 years? Well, when thinking about this, I thought to myself, what do humans want? What are our goals in life? I think we're all pretty similar in that pretty much everyone wants to be financially stable. They want to find a good romantic partner. They want to be in good health. And they want a community of people around them that understand them and that support them. So how has Korea impacted this life goal? Well, to start it off, I think I've accomplished some pretty cool things while living here. I have created a YouTube channel that has over 300,000 subscribers. I've created an amazing mastermind business group where me and other small business owners meet online a few times a month to discuss our own businesses and to give each other advice. I've learned Korean reasonably fluently. 저는 이제 일상생활에서 문제없이 하고 싶은 걸 다 할 수 있어요. 병원에 가든가 뭐 마트에 가서 뭐 필요한 거를 사든가 아니면 영어를 잘 못하는 친구들과 소통할 수 있어요. 그리고 비즈니스 할 때도 한국어로 진행할 때가 많아요. 제 생각에는 대부분 외국인들보다 제가 한국어 공부하는 것에 시간을 더 많이 투자한 것 같아요. The reason I'm bringing this up though is not to brag. It's to say that when I was living in my hometown in Philadelphia, I wasn't as ambitious as I am now after living in Seoul for 7 years. I think a lot of people from small towns and small cities can relate when they say that growing up, the people around them were kind of just content with life. And there's nothing wrong with that. But living in Seoul, living in this big city, maybe New York, maybe Tokyo are similar, you really absorb the energy around you and it makes you want to accomplish bigger goals and associate with people who are also really driven and ambitious. And now I can't really imagine life without having smaller or bigger goals to accomplish. So Korea has also changed me because I came here alone. So I had to force myself to make new friends, step outside my comfort zone, and in many cases I had to force myself to speak Korean in order to even just talk to people. At the end of the day, it's really made me think life is too short to be shy. You never know when some kind of connection or some kind of friendship is going to help you in some way. I've met so many other digital nomads here, hanging out and talking to some of the brightest minds in Korea, both foreign and Korean, and now I have some of the best friends I've ever had in my life. As many of you know, I'm really interested in cryptocurrency and NFTs, and I've met some amazing Koreans here who are also interested in NFTs and cryptocurrency. And I think things like these are only possible in really big cities like Seoul. By the way, if you guys don't know yet, I have a cryptocurrency channel. I talk all about cryptocurrency for beginners, and I make it interesting, so definitely check it out if you haven't already. Links down below. So another way that living in Korea has changed me is I've been able to teach a lot of amazing kids because I was an English teacher for 4 years. Being a teacher, I've grown to really appreciate the amazing energy that kids have and their outlook on life. They're always in the moment and they give you the same energy that you give them. I always noticed that teaching kids was a lot easier than teaching adults because, you know, adults would work during the day, then come to the academy I was teaching at in the evening and they'd be exhausted. So I would have to give them all of my energy, teaching them, you know, motivating them to speak English, and then I would be exhausted afterwards. Whereas teaching kids, it's more like, you know, hey guys, let's have fun. And they're like, yeah, let's have fun. I'm like, cool. I've stopped teaching now maybe 3 to 4 years ago, but I really miss it from time to time. And I could definitely say if I had never come to Korea, I wouldn't have had that opportunity and I wouldn't have learned that I really do enjoy working with kids. Next thing that's changed for me in Korea is when I came here, I was kind of like a big boy. I wasn't very mature and I wasn't very good with romantic relationships. But I've met some amazing people here, friends and romantic partners, and now I've been with my girlfriend for 2 years and she's just amazing. I'm so grateful to have met her, and we're really supporting each other in our personal development, becoming stronger people. And I think this is like one of the healthiest, best relationships I have in my life right now. I feel so lucky to have met a woman like that here. So going along with that, I think I've matured a lot in general, just being here in Korea. My interests have changed and I've really improved my lifestyle and my diet. I cook a lot more and I try to eat very healthily, and I work out a lot at the gym. Maybe that's just me being older and me being more responsible with my habits. But I think in general, just being in Seoul and being in Korea, there's this constantly, have to get better kind of mentality. And that's really had a positive impact on me. However, I can imagine that this can be maybe stressful for some people, always feeling pressured by those around them to do more, to work harder. It's not for everybody. And I can imagine myself wanting to get away from this environment as I get older. I find it interesting to compare to Seoul with Chungju. So I lived in Chungju, Chungcheongdo, for 1 year, and my lifestyle there was so different than it is here in Seoul. Like I keep saying, Seoul is a massive, big city, and there's such good positive energy here, such motivated people, like that 빨리 문화. But in Chungju, I really remember it being very slow, relaxed, walking down these big streets, listening to music, seeing more nature, more scenic views. I could imagine if I were to live somewhere like Jeju or somewhere in more rural, that I might have a different outlook on life compared to the outlook I have now. So in conclusion, living here in Seoul, South Korea has changed me for the better in so many ways. I'm so grateful. I'm not really sure exactly how long I'll live here because nobody knows the future. But up until this point, it's been amazing. I've met amazing people and I've really improved my life in so many ways. And I'm eternally grateful. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Let me know if you like videos like this in the comment section down below. By the way, if you're currently studying English, definitely consider subscribing to my channel membership. I provide both English and Korean scripts for all the videos, and silver members get access to videos where you can freely turn captions on and off. I will see you in the next video. Bye.